Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. Sorry to creep in all close like this, get all up in your business.
They opened Big Chief's garage, and what they found will leave you absolutely speechless. For years, you saw him dominate Street Outlaws, ruling the streets with unmatched power and precision. But no one knew what he was hiding behind those garage doors in Oklahoma. This wasn't just a car collection, it was a vault of secrets, passion, pain, and untold stories. From legendary builds to emotional memories, every corner tells a tale. Get ready, because what's inside Big Chief's world will blow your mind and change how you see him forever. Justin Shearer, better known as Big Chief, wasn't born into fame. Raised by a single mother in Oklahoma City after his father passed away, he grew up with a deep love for speed. As a kid, he'd ride his bike to Route 66 just to watch underground street races. The roar of engines and the scent of burning rubber weren't just thrilling, they were calling him. That passion followed him into adulthood and laid the foundation for one of the most legendary careers in street racing. From humble beginnings, Big Chief built his name by racing anything he could get his hands on. Through grit, talent, and relentless drive, he climbed the ranks in Oklahoma's competitive underground scene. Eventually, he became the race master of the 405 list, a position reserved for only the fastest and most respected racers in the region. When Street Outlaws hit television, his no-nonsense style, deep understanding of the sport, and fearless attitude made him an instant favorite among fans. But while many TV personalities used their fame to chase luxury, Big Chief stayed close to his roots. Instead of buying a mansion in Los Angeles, he built a life in Oklahoma, surrounded by the community that shaped him. His house and garage weren't designed to impress, they were designed to function. Every inch was built for work, for racing, and for building. His garage in particular became something much more than a workspace. It became a sanctuary. There's no glamour in Big Chief's garage, no marble floors, no shiny showroom lighting. Instead, there are oil stains on the floor, weld burns on the workbenches, and the constant hum of progress. It's a reflection of the man himself, gritty, focused, and passionate about the craft. Organized into different zones, the garage includes mechanical stations, tool racks, a filming setup, and personal mementos. This is where engines are torn apart and rebuilt, where ideas are tested, where dreams come to life. But in the far corner of the garage sits something sacred, the Crow. This isn't just a car. It's the soul of Big Chief's journey. A 1972 Pontiac Lehman's, the Crow was never about being the flashiest or fastest. On paper, it was about being real. Built with a steel body, powerful engines, and Chief's own two hands, the Crow became a symbol of what true street racing is about. It's been rebuilt multiple times with different engine combinations, from naturally aspirated small blocks to twin-turbo monsters. And when the Crow was nearly destroyed in a crash in 2015, Big Chief didn't replace it, he rebuilt it, bolt by bolt. That moment defined who he is. He once said, "You don't throw away something that has your whole heart in it." That car, that garage, and everything inside of it is built with heart. But the Crow is just the beginning. Hidden throughout the garage are other projects that few outside his close circle even know about. These include classic muscle cars being restored, experimental builds with unusual setups, and small tire cars that represent the next chapter in Big Chief's racing career. Unlike his big tire past, small tire racing requires a whole different strategy, more finesse, more tuning, more adaptability. And he's diving in headfirst at some of these builds, are long-term experiments. A Chevy model with a modern powertrain. A potential sleeper coupe that looks stock but hides a beast under the hood. Every project reflects Chief's curiosity and creativity. There are even frame-off builds and chassis experiments, where he tests different engines, transmissions, and setups just to see what works best. His channel followers often catch glimpses of these builds in the background, sparking endless speculation about what's next. Inside the legendary garage of Big Chief, surrounded by rows of tools and performance machines, there's now a new kind of gear taking up space: tripods, lights, microphones, and cameras. It's a quiet but powerful sign of the shift that changed everything. After stepping away from the high-pressure world of reality TV and the wildly popular Street Outlaws, Big Chief didn't fade away, he pivoted. And in doing so, he took control of his own story. Today, Big Chief uses his YouTube channel to tell his truth. These videos aren't polished like TV episodes. They're raw, real, and honest. You see the process, not just the polished outcome. The camera doesn't cut away when something goes wrong. Instead, it stays rolling, letting fans watch him troubleshoot problems in real time. From tuning engines to welding frames, every bit of content reflects exactly who he is. A man who's more interested in sharing knowledge than putting on a show. But this wasn't just a creative decision, it was personal. Behind the scenes, tension had been growing between Big Chief and the producers of Street Outlaws for a long time. What started as a genuine celebration of underground street racing began to drift into something else. As ratings soared, so did the pressure to manufacture drama and twist reality for entertainment value. Producers started adding gimmicks, changing formats, and pushing rules that clashed with the authenticity of the racing world. Big Chief came from the breaking point. Came with the introduction of the infamous Race Your Way in rule. This format forced longtime racers, those who had built the 405 crew from the ground up, to compete against newcomers who had no history with the group. To producers, it was exciting. To Big Chief, it was disrespectful. It dismantled the hierarchy, the loyalty, and the earned respect that had defined the street scene. He believed it violated the very code that street racers live by. The tension only got worse. Big Chief, who had always acted as a fair and respected racemaster, found himself being told how to manage races, who to let in, and when to enforce scripted decisions that didn't align with real racing standards. He was no longer in charge of his own scene. The soul of what made the 405 list special was slowly being chipped away by scripted conflict and network interference. Faced with a difficult choice: comply or walk, Big Chief chose to walk away. But he did it without fanfare. No press releases, no drawn-out drama. He simply stopped appearing on the show. Fans were quick to notice. And while some were disappointed, many admired his decision. Because Big Chief didn't sell out. He stood up for what he believed in, even if it meant walking away from mainstream fame, and that's where the garage came in. More than just a place to work, Big Chief's garage became his refuge. Away from cameras and scripts, he rediscovered the reason he fell in love with cars in the first place. The hum of tools, the smell of fuel, the satisfaction of fixing something with your own hands. Those were the things that centered him. The garage gave him back control, peace, and clarity. Fans took notice too. On platforms like Reddit and in the comment sections of his videos, followers often remark how much more relaxed and genuine Big Chief seems these days. The smile is more frequent, the passion is more obvious, and the joy, the pure joy of building and racing is back. Alongside him is his partner Jackie, who's now become a regular fixture in the garage and the channel. Their teamwork adds a fresh personal touch to the content. Whether she's helping with builds, discussing setups, or filming behind-the-scenes moments, their chemistry offers a glimpse into the real life behind the horsepower. Together, they're not just making videos, they're creating a new platform for racers, builders, and fans who love the soul of racing, not the script. Now, with this new chapter unfolding, buzz is growing about what comes next. One rumor that keeps popping up is the idea of Big Chief entering international racing scenes, particularly in places like Stockholm, which is known for its intense underground racing culture. While nothing's been confirmed yet, Fans are hyped at the thought. Seeing Big Chief take his experience and passion to new streets would mark an exciting expansion of his journey. Whether it's a new track in Sweden, a small tire race in Oklahoma, or another quiet upload from his garage, one thing is clear: Big Chief isn't done. He's just getting started again on his own terms. No scripts, no producers. Just the man, the machine, and the street dots are what's really behind Big Chief's garage doors. Not just tools and engines, but truth, grit, and legacy. It's proof that staying real matters more than chasing fame. In a world of hype, Big Chief reminds us that passion, not publicity, builds legends. And just like the Crow, he's still racing raw, relentless, and always true to the street. Thanks for watching.